President Obama is now saying the United States will take action against Russia for hacking into our election and interfering with the results. Yet these claims he's commenting on are from unverified and anonymous sources. Wasn't it just 1 month ago that our president was warning about the dangers of believing and spreading fake news? Yeah, but just for the fun of it, let's take a moment to look at what he actually said in his latest interview with NPR. Obama said, quote, "I think there is no doubt that when any foreign government tries to impact the integrity of our elections, that we need to take action. And we will at a time and place of our own choosing. Some of it may be explicit and publicized, some of it may not be." So what you're saying is that if another country attempts to influence our election or our government, that's frowned upon, right? Oh, okay, but if Russia had just sent in some forces to train our moderate rebels in an attempt to overthrow our government to get the results they wanted, that would have been acceptable? Let's take a look at what else you said in this interview. Quote, "There is still a whole range of assessments taking place among the agencies. And so when I receive a final report, we'll be able to, I think, give us a comprehensive and best guess as to those motivations. But that does not in any way, I think, distract from the basic point that everyone during the election perceived accurately, that in fact what the Russian hack had done was create more problems for the Clinton campaign than it had for the Trump campaign." Now we get to the interesting part, because not only is our president hopping on board with the claims that the Russians hacked into our election, but he's also going a step further and taking the unverified anonymous claims that the Russians did it in order to help Donald Trump win, which is a lot coming from someone who was elected by Democrats. I'm sorry, sir, do you not remember earlier this year when emails were released showing that the Democratic National Committee rigged their primary in favor of Hillary Clinton? You had nothing to say about that at the time or why that was bad, but throw the Russians into it and let's all freak out about it. Now let's take a moment to look at what President Obama said just 1 month ago about the dangers of fake news.
There's so much active misinformation, and it's packaged very well, and it looks the same when you see it on a Facebook page or you turn on your television.
Now it's important to remember that both veteran intelligence officials and the FBI have all spoken out disputing these unverified claims from anonymous CIA sources, saying that it was possible for the Russians to hack into our election and influence the results. But to President Obama, you just go ahead and keep running with these unverified reports, because all it does is it takes your little social justice warrior crusade about the dangers of fake news and it makes it look even more ridiculous.